As we get older, a good night's sleep starts to feel like a luxury, right? Many seniors over 60 tell the same story. Falling asleep is hard, staying asleep is even harder. 1 or 2 hours, then waking up again. The next morning brings dizziness, low energy, and sometimes that frustrating brain fog. Some people turn to pills, others try melatonin, but those don't always bring deep sleep, and they can make us depend on them. But here's something beautifully simple. In Osaka, a 78-year-old grandmother spent decades tossing and turning. Then, just by adding 4 everyday nuts into her nightly routine, she suddenly began sleeping a full 7 hours without waking up once. No pills. No fancy machines. Even her doctors were shocked. The best part? These nuts are inexpensive, familiar, and might already be sitting in your kitchen cabinet. Want to know which ones? Stay with me until the end, because the final nut on the list is the most powerful of all. And tell me, how many hours of sleep are you getting each night? So why can simple nuts make such a big difference for sleep? It actually makes a lot of sense. These nuts are rich in magnesium, which helps relax tight muscles and calm the nervous system. They also contain tryptophan, an amino acid your body turns into natural melatonin, the same hormone that tells your brain it's time to sleep. Compare that to sleeping pills. They may knock you out fast, but many people wake up groggy, forgetful, or even dependent. Food doesn't do that. In Japan and Mediterranean countries, older adults often rely on natural foods to balance their sleep instead of medication. And honestly, that feels much gentler on the body. You agree with me, don't you? Sometimes nature really does know best. Almonds. Let's start with the first nut on the list, almonds. Simple, familiar, but surprisingly powerful when it comes to sleep. Many people think of almonds as just a quick snack, something to keep in a kitchen drawer or mix in trail mix. But when you look a little closer, almonds are packed with sleep-friendly nutrients that can help calm the body gently, naturally, and without side effects. One of the biggest reasons almonds help with sleep is magnesium. As we get older, muscles tend to tense up more easily, shoulders, lower back, even the muscles in our legs. Magnesium works like a natural relaxant, easing those tight muscles and allowing the body to settle down. When your body feels relaxed, your heart slows, your breathing evens out, and suddenly, sleep doesn't feel like such a battle anymore. And that's important, isn't it? Sleep shouldn't be a fight every night. Almonds also help lower cortisol, the stress hormone. Cortisol is tricky. When it rises at night, the brain stays alert, the mind keeps thinking, and sleep keeps running away from us. But a little magnesium can help bring cortisol down. Calmer thoughts. Calmer heart. Calmer night. I think that's something many of us could use. Another small but meaningful benefit, almonds contain healthy fats and minerals that support heart rhythm. A steady heart means a steadier sleep. It's all connected. The older we get, the more we realize the body works like a team. If one part rests well, the others follow. So how do you use almonds for better sleep? The answer is beautifully simple. Eat 8 to 10 almonds about an hour before bed. That's it. Just a small serving. Many people even soak them in water before eating. They become softer, easier to digest, and a little sweeter in flavor. Pair them with a warm, caffeine-free tea, and the effect becomes even more calming. Warm tea plus almonds equals a gentle signal to the brain, it's time to rest. Will it work overnight? Maybe, maybe not. But if you give it 2 or 3 weeks, many people notice real changes, sleep comes faster, and stays longer. And honestly, if something as small as a few almonds can make bedtime easier, why not give it a try? What do you think? Worth a try tonight? Walnuts. Now let's talk about the second nut on our list, walnuts. Most people know walnuts as brain food because of their healthy fats, but not many realize they're also sleep food. And not just in theory, walnuts naturally contain melatonin, the same hormone your brain produces to help you fall asleep and stay asleep. Isn't that amazing? A simple little nut doing the same job as a sleep supplement. Here's why this matters. As we age, our bodies often produce less melatonin. That's one of the reasons many older adults fall asleep later, wake up more often, or feel restless during the night. But when walnuts are part of your evening routine, you're giving your body a gentle, natural source of melatonin. Not a pill. Not a chemical. Just a food that has been around for centuries. And here's something interesting, walnuts don't flood you with melatonin all at once. They release it slowly, the way nature intended. That slow release helps you stay asleep longer, instead of knocking you out fast at 2 or 3 in the morning. Staying asleep, that's the real goal, isn't it? Just 4 to 6 walnuts before bedtime is enough. Some people like to eat them plain. Others crush them and mix them with a little honey. Walnuts and honey together taste comforting, almost like a bedtime treat. And honey gives just a touch of quick energy that keeps your blood sugar from dropping during the night, which also helps prevent those early morning wake-ups. Small thing, big difference. Many seniors say they start falling asleep easier and sleeping a little longer after a couple of weeks. And honestly, if something as simple as a few walnuts can help the body rest better, that feels worth trying. Try it and see how your body responds. Who knows? Nature might surprise you. Pistachios. Next up is a nut a lot of people love for snacking but rarely think of as a sleep booster, pistachios. Yes, those little green nuts that are almost impossible to stop eating once you start. Delicious, crunchy, fun to crack open, but also surprisingly helpful when bedtime rolls around. What makes pistachios special is a natural compound called GABA. GABA is like the brain's brake pedal. It slows things down, quiets those racing thoughts, and helps the mind settle. Doctors often prescribe medications that target GABA because it's one of the fastest ways to calm the nervous system. But pistachios offer a gentle, natural version of that same effect. On top of that, pistachios also contain natural melatonin, more than most nuts. Melatonin that your body can absorb slowly through the night. Slow is good. Slow is natural. Slow helps keep you asleep longer instead of waking up wide awake at 2 a.m. Many people don't realize it, but staying asleep is just as important as falling asleep. Just 20 to 30 grams, about a small handful, is enough. Eat them about an hour before bed. Too many can upset your stomach, so small is better. Small, simple, and consistent. Some people even crush pistachios and sprinkle them over a little warm oatmeal or yogurt at night. Soft, cozy, easy to digest. Sounds nice, doesn't it? If you think about it, pistachios give your mind a chance to slow down, your body a chance to relax, and your sleep a chance to deepen. And all without medicine. That's something I really appreciate. As we get older, gentle, natural solutions matter. Maybe that's why people in countries like Turkey and Japan have used pistachios as nighttime snacks for generations. So, why not try it yourself? A handful of pistachios, a quiet evening, maybe some warm tea. Try it, and tell me what you notice. Hazelnuts. And finally, we reach the last nut on the list, and honestly, this one surprises most people, hazelnuts. Yes, the same hazelnuts often used in chocolate spreads and holiday desserts. They may look simple, small, even ordinary, but don't let that fool you. Hazelnuts carry a unique benefit that sets them apart from the others. While almonds relax the muscles, walnuts provide natural melatonin, and pistachios calm the brain, hazelnuts do something deeper. Hazelnuts support the pineal gland, the tiny little organ in the brain that produces melatonin. Think of the pineal gland like your body's internal sleep switch. When it works well, you fall asleep naturally. When it slows down, sleep gets harder. As we age, this gland often becomes less active, and that's when people start waking up more often or wishing they could stay asleep longer. Hazelnuts contain vitamin E, manganese, and special plant compounds that help protect and restore the pineal gland. In a way, they help recharge your body's natural sleep system. Isn't that interesting? While most sleep supplements try to push melatonin into the body from the outside, hazelnuts gently help your body create its own. Natural melatonin. Your own melatonin. That feels safer and more balanced. And there's more. Hazelnuts help regulate the internal body clock, your circadian rhythm. That's the rhythm that tells your cells when it's time to wake up and when it's time to rest. When the rhythm is strong, sleep becomes easier. When it's weak or irregular, nights become long. Very long. You might have felt that yourself. The good news is, you don't need a large amount. Just 6 to 8 hazelnuts is enough. Many people like to blend or crush them, then mix with warm milk and a little honey. It becomes a soothing bedtime drink, comforting, creamy, and gentle on the stomach. Perfect for winding down. Over a few weeks, many older adults notice they fall asleep more naturally, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling more refreshed. And that's what we all want. So, maybe tonight is a good night to try it. Just a few hazelnuts, some warm milk, maybe a bit of honey, and a quiet moment before bed. Small steps, natural steps, might lead to better sleep than you've had in years. What do you think? Worth a try? You can use just one of these nuts, or mix a few together if you like. Some people rotate them, some enjoy a small handful of all four, either way works. The key is consistency. These aren't magic overnight fixes, but if you stick with them for 2 or 3 weeks, many folks start to notice real changes, falling asleep faster, staying asleep longer, and waking up without that heavy morning fog. Just remember not to overdo it. Nuts are healthy, but too many right before bedtime can lead to an upset stomach or bloating. Small amounts, steady routine, that's where the benefits really shine. For simple nuts, each with its own special way of helping the body relax and rest. Almonds to calm the muscles, walnuts for natural melatonin, pistachios to quiet the mind, and hazelnuts to reset the body's internal sleep switch. Small things, but powerful things. If you give them 2 or 3 weeks, you might be surprised by how much easier sleep can feel. If you're curious, try just one tonight, or mix a few and see what works best for you. I'd love to know, which nut will you try first? And are you someone who struggles to fall asleep? Share in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, tap the like button and subscribe for more natural health tips. Because I truly believe a good night's sleep shouldn't require pills, sometimes the answer is sitting right in your kitchen. One last question, do we really need sleeping pills, or is food always a better medicine?